An earthquake is a natural phenomenon that occurs when there is a sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust. This energy release causes the ground to shake and can result in significant damage to buildings, infrastructure, and even loss of life. The story of how an earthquake happens begins deep beneath the Earth's surface. Tectonic plates, the Earth's outer layer, known as the lithosphere, is divided into several large pieces called tectonic plates. These plates are constantly moving, albeit very slowly, due to the underlying forces in the Earth's mantle. Plate boundaries, the edges where these tectonic plates meet, are called plate boundaries. There are three main types of plate boundaries: divergent, convergent, and transform boundaries. Divergent boundaries. At divergent boundaries, two tectonic plates move away from each other. This movement creates a gap or rift between the plates. Magma from the Earth's mantle rises to fill the gap, creating new crust. This process usually occurs along underwater mountain ranges called mid-ocean ridges. Convergent boundaries. At convergent boundaries, two tectonic plates collide with each other. There are three types of convergent boundaries: oceanic, oceanic continental, and continental. A. Oceanic convergence. When two oceanic plates collide, one plate is usually forced beneath the other in a process called subduction. The subducting plate sinks into the Earth's mantle, creating a deep trench on the ocean floor. The intense pressure and friction between the plates can lead to the buildup of stress and strain. B. Oceanic continental convergence. In this case, when an oceanic plate collides with a continental plate, the denser oceanic plate is forced beneath the less dense continental plate through subduction. This subduction can lead to the formation of mountain ranges and volcanic activity. C. Continental convergence. When two continental plates collide, neither plate subducts due to their similar densities. Instead, the plates crumple and fold, forming massive mountain ranges such as the Himalayas. Transform boundaries. At transform boundaries, two tectonic plates slide past each other horizontally. The movement along these boundaries can cause intense friction and stress to build up. Earthquake occurrence. When the accumulated stress and strain along a fault line, the point where tectonic plates meet, becomes too great, it overcomes the friction holding the rocks together. The rocks suddenly slip or break, releasing a tremendous amount of energy in the form of seismic waves. This release of energy causes the ground to shake, resulting in an earthquake. Seismic waves. The energy released during an earthquake propagates in the form of seismic waves. There are two main types of seismic waves: primary waves, P waves, and secondary waves, S waves. P waves are the fastest and can travel through both solids and liquids, while S waves are slower and can only pass through solids. These waves spread out from the epicenter, which is the point on the Earth's surface directly above the earthquake's focus or origin. Aftershocks. After the main earthquake, there are often aftershocks, which are smaller earthquakes that occur in the same region. These aftershocks can continue for days, weeks, or even months after the initial earthquake and can sometimes cause further damage to already weakened structures. It's important to note that earthquakes can vary in magnitude and intensity, and their impact on human populations depends on factors such as population density, building construction, and emergency preparedness. Scientists and seismologists study earthquakes to better understand their causes.